Wondering if the AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D is the ultimate gaming CPU? Today, we're diving deep into its features, performance benchmarks, gaming capabilities, and more to help you decide if this processor is worth your investment. We'll explore its cutting-edge 8-core, 16-thread architecture, its unique 3D V-cache technology, and how it stacks up against other popular processors, like the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D and Intel's Core Ultra 9 285K. Whether you're a hardcore gamer or simply looking to upgrade your PC for better performance, you're in the right place. Oh, and if you find this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more in-depth content like this. Let's kick things off by taking a closer look at what the AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D brings to the table. This processor is based on AMD's advanced Zen 5 architecture, which is designed to push the boundaries of gaming performance even further. One of the standout features here is the integration of AMD's second-generation 3D V-cache technology. This innovation gives the processor a much larger cache, which essentially allows it to store more data closer to the CPU cores. Why does that matter? Well, for gamers, it means faster data access and reduced latency, leading to smoother gameplay and potentially higher frame rates in resource-intensive games. If you're already excited about what the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D can do, go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss more reviews like this one. And, of course, give us a thumbs up if you're a fan of cutting-edge tech. Now, let's get into some specifics on performance. The Ryzen 7 9800X 3D boasts a base clock speed of 4.7 GHz and a maximum boost clock of 5.2 GHz. This means it's ready to handle intense gaming sessions, and it's also well-equipped for multitasking. Whether you're running high-end games, streaming, or doing some light content creation, this processor has the speed to keep up. The Zen 5 architecture improves instructions per clock, IPC, performance, making it one of the most efficient processors on the market. So, not only does it perform well, but it also uses power more effectively, which can help keep your PC cooler and quieter. By the way, if you appreciate the tech details, don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets us know you want more deep dives into the specs and performance of the latest tech products. One of the highlights of the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D is its 3D V-cache technology. If you're wondering what makes 3D V-cache so special, here's the breakdown. Traditional processors have limited cache memory, but with 3D V-cache, AMD stacks additional cache vertically, creating more room for data storage. For gamers, this means quicker access to frequently used data, like textures and game logic, which results in fewer hiccups and more fluid gameplay. In games like Cyberpunk 2077 and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, this additional cache translates to a noticeable increase in frames per second, especially at higher resolutions. Are you excited to try this out in your next gaming build? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, why not subscribe for more insights into the latest tech? Now, let's get into some real-world scenarios where the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D shines. Imagine you're playing a graphically demanding game with lots of complex textures and effects. The additional cache allows the processor to access all of that data faster than traditional CPUs, giving you smoother gameplay with fewer frame drops. Or picture this. You're streaming your gameplay while running background apps. The Ryzen 7 9800X 3DS 8-core, 16-thread setup means it can handle multiple tasks simultaneously without breaking a sweat, which is perfect for streamers who want quality gameplay and a seamless viewer experience. If you're loving the idea of smoother gameplay, go ahead and like this video. And if streaming is your thing, hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the best processors for gaming and content creation. Moving on to some benchmark comparisons. In benchmarks, the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D shows up as a serious contender, particularly in gaming scenarios. Compared to the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, the 9800X 3D offers roughly an 8% improvement in gaming performance, thanks to its higher base and boost clock speeds. When we compare it to Intel's Core Ultra 9 285K, AMD's chip holds its own in gaming and even edges ahead in several popular titles, offering up to 20% better performance in certain AAA games. However, Intel's offering does perform slightly better in multi-threaded applications, which could be important if you're doing a lot of heavy multitasking or professional work alongside gaming. Like seeing these benchmark stats? Show us some love by liking the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on how these processors compete with each other. So, let's talk about some pros and cons to give you a balanced view. Starting with the pros. The Ryzen 7 9800X3D is a fantastic gaming processor. Its high clock speeds, combined with the benefits of 3D V-Cache, mean it can handle pretty much any game you throw at it. It's also power efficient, which is a nice bonus if you're building an eco-friendly system. On the downside, it's priced at around $479, which might be a bit steep for some users, especially considering there are cheaper options on the market. Also, while it's excellent for gaming, it might not be the best choice if you're primarily focused on productivity, as some Intel models with higher core counts could offer better value for tasks like video editing or 3D rendering. Balanced reviews are what we're all about. If you appreciate an honest look at the pros and cons, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more transparent tech reviews. How does the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D stack up against its competition? Compared to AMD's own Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, the 9800X 3D is a clear upgrade, especially for gamers looking for that extra boost in frame rates. Against Intel's Core Ultra 9 285K, it's a bit more of a mixed bag. Intel might pull ahead in some productivity-focused tasks due to its higher core count, but when it comes to gaming, the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D is often the better choice. Its lower power consumption and 3D V-Cache technology give it an edge for those who prioritize gaming performance over all else. Which side are you on? AMD or Intel? Let us know in the comments, and while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to join our tech community. So, who is the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D best suited for? This processor is ideal for serious gamers who want the best performance they can get without venturing into the even pricier high-end options.